Good afternoon from Epcot. We're here today to try out Festival of Holidays and to look at some of the construction that's going on around the park. We haven't seen Festival of Holidays yet this year, which is actually running until December 30th. It is the shortest festival at Epcot, and it's basically like all the other festivals where there are different food booths. The thing that separates Festival of Holidays from the other festivals is they have what are called storytellers at different areas around the World Showcase. So take, for instance, in Norway, they have a storyteller that tells you the story of how they celebrate the holidays or Christmas time in Norway. And they have those at various locations throughout the park. And we'll put a link to a video in the description down below to where we went to a whole bunch of them last year. We're going to focus more on food today than we are going to focus on the storytellers, but I did want to let you guys know about them. So let's go inside, have a look around, eat some food, and check on some of the construction around Epcot. The first thing I wanted to show you guys is that they have opened up a whole bunch of the construction mall areas. It looks like they're still doing some work over here, but they've added some gifts into these planters, and it looks like they're the same planters, that they haven't been redone or anything like that, but they did take out the Leave a Legacy monoliths, and you can't actually go over there just yet because they are still working. But the fountain that was in front of Spaceship Earth is still behind construction walls. Before we head too much further in, I wanted to show you guys this area on the right-hand side of Spaceship Earth. So like there's the entrance. Spaceship Earth is kind of back and to my right. Spaceship Earth is right here. And if we turn in this direction, there is the fountain that is still behind walls. And this is where some Leave a Legacy monoliths used to be. And they've replaced or taken them out and just kind of filled in the concrete where they were. But I believe on the other side, they have actually redone all the concrete or maybe put up planters. Let's go have a look. Yeah, this side looks a lot more finished. I believe that some of these planters, like this one right here, I believe is new. These trees are all new. I hope they do this to the other side where there was just kind of like bare concrete where the monoliths used to be. Now they've got planters and trees. It looks very good. The JAMMitors are throwing down out here. Just looking in the direction of what used to be Fountain of Nations. Holy cow. Everything is gone. This is where Club Cool was. I can see all the way through to the Imagination Pavilion through there. Wow. Demolition is moving right along over here. This is where the character meet and greet was, where you could meet Mickey and Minnie. Holy cow. This is intense. You guys remember where the Starbucks was? That was right there. So as I was passing through the breezeway in between Mouse Gear and Electric Umbrella, I stopped off to get my pass holder magnets. Chippendale, these are actually a lot smaller than the normal magnets, but you get 2 of them, which is fun. Now we're on the other side of Electric Umbrella and Mouse Gear, looking over at Test Track. And as we turn, right there is Mission Space. This gold dome is where the Play Pavilion is going to be, and they have a new mural up down there for the Play Pavilion. We'll get a little bit closer look at that. And then over here is Guardians of the Galaxy Galactic Rewind. Still hard at work on it. Kind of looks like they take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Seemed like they were a lot further along here the last time that I was looking, but also the last time I was looking, we could see all the way through the building, so maybe they are moving right along. Does kind of seem like they're not moving as fast on Guardians of the Galaxy as they are on, say, Tron over at Magic Kingdom. So I haven't really gotten a good feeling for what the Play Pavilion is gonna be, but this is a little overview of it. Some concept art. I do like how they've got princesses roaming around. You got Olaf in here. But other than that, this seems to be a stage show maybe? Some sort of cinema? Just kind of like an indoor place where you could cool off in the middle of the day. This kind of looks like a slide maybe? Maybe it's going to be like kind of like a playground? I like that it does say Wedway up here. Kind of hard to see, but it does. There's a lot of emojis everywhere too. So back here by Mission Space, we have a new restaurant opening up called Space 220. And I believe maybe the entrance might be back here where this construction wall area is. Although it doesn't seem like it's a very big opening for an entrance to a restaurant, but you can see the scaffolding back behind it. That is part of Space 220 that they're still working on. They said that it's going to be opening up in winter of 2019, but I don't know, doesn't seem like it'll be ready by the end of this year. So we're just going to say winter, opening up this winter. But as far as the rest of Space 220, it looks like the exterior is all done. Yeah, it looks like we still have just a little bit of scaffolding over here, but other than that, I don't know what it looks like on the inside though. So speaking of Space 220, our friends over at Give Kids the World are having a contest where they're giving away round-trip airfare, 2 nights at a Walt Disney World resort, 2-day park hoppers, and dinner at Space 220 when it opens. And we'll put a link to that in the description down below so you guys can enter and maybe win a chance to come out and eat at Space 220 and a trip to Walt Disney World. So, link down in the description down below. I just passed by Test Track and I was actually gonna go back through Mouse Gear to head to the main area out in front of Epcot. And I passed by the Cool Wash, which was just recently converted into this Coca-Cola slushy type thing where you could add all these things together and make a fancy drink. And we showed you guys examples of them the last time that we were here, over here. But right now, it's closed. I don't know why. It's a Friday during the holiday season. Seems like it would be open and hopping. Maybe it wasn't as popular as they thought it was going to be, so they're not staffing it anymore. I don't know what's going on. So like I said, we came back through Mouse Gear just to give you guys some wayfinding. There's Spaceship Earth down there. And as we turn, this is what is left of Club Cool. Wow. Pretty darn demolished. And frightening looking, to be honest. Holy cow. It's going to be interesting here in the next few years watching Epcot evolve. They also put up a piece of concept art for the new Epcot, and this is what the area that we're standing in will look like, at least somewhat soon. So just to kind of give you guys some wayfinding, if I can figure it out correctly, this is where all of that construction demolition is. Yeah, you can see Imagination right there. And where we're standing should be somewhere around right here to this pavilion. This is a 3-layered pavilion. And I believe that there's going to be fireworks viewing from the top where you can watch the new fireworks show. There it is, our first taste of Festival of the Holidays. Goofy ice skating topiary, Donald with his skates, and Chip and Dale building the snowman. On the other side of the planter where Goofy and Donald were, we got Mickey and Minnie and Pluto over here with Pluto's doghouse. I feel like Minnie's face is kind of interesting looking. There's Epcot's Christmas tree, and something that our friend Adam LeWoo noticed last year. The angel on top isn't always facing Spaceship Earth, and we don't know why. Maybe there's some sort of significance as to which way she's facing. Maybe she faces right at Spaceship Earth on Christmas Day. I don't know. Why is that? She's kind of a little bit off-center. Now that we've made it into World Showcase, we're coming up to our first food booths. This one is called Holiday Sweets and Treats, and it's to the right when you first get to World Showcase. You can get a nice holiday hot dog. Peppermint Sundae. I gotta figure out what this little gingerbread man is. Maybe I need to get a booklet and have a look inside, one of our passports. So in order to figure out what it was, I picked up a Festival of the Holidays passport, opened it up, and it looks like the little gingerbread man means that it is kid-approved dining. So there you go. Also, we're gonna see if we can find maybe 1 or 2 Chip and Dale wreaths for Chip and Dale's Christmas Tree Spree map, which is very similar to what we did with Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak, and we'll put a link to that video in the description down below so you guys can see what doing a scavenger hunt around Epcot is like. Also, another thing that we did last year was the cookie stroll, which was very hard to complete. You don't have to do it all in one sitting, but we did it all in one sitting last year, and it was too many sweets. But maybe we'll try a cookie or 2 today. As with the other scavenger hunts around Epcot, you can buy a map over here at Port of Entry. Let's see if we can see what the... Oh wait, we know what the prizes are from when we came out here to do the preview of Festival of the Holidays for the media event. We'll put a link to that video in the description down below. There's some ornaments. You get some Christmas ornaments or some holiday ornaments. So this might be a little bit confusing, but we were just standing over there talking about Chip and Dale's scavenger hunt. And if we turn, this is where the Hawaii booth was during Food and Wine. And we turn a little bit more, we can see where the new bathrooms are near Refreshment Port. And then to the left of that is this building right here. This building is new, it's where the bathrooms used to be. And this is the new Starbucks. I think the Starbucks was supposed to open today. Not quite ready yet, but it will be soon. And Refreshment Port is that green roof on the back side of it. So I just wanted to make sure that it was pretty clear as to where the Starbucks was, because I know it's important. There's Canada down there. This is Refreshment Port. This is where the bathrooms used to be. That's the Starbucks right there. There's the new bathrooms. See Spaceship Earth in the background back there. And if we turn a little bit more, there is the Christmas tree. So that gives you guys a pretty good understanding of where the Starbucks will be. This is one of my favorite storytelling areas. This is Joyful, a celebration of the season, and it is a fantastic show. We got another show coming up at 1:15. Maybe we'll get to see a couple of songs. Not all storytellers are physical actors or actual human storytellers. This one's just kind of a bunch of signs that tell you the story of the Feast of the Three Kings. And here on the menu for Feast of Three Kings, Got some delicious looking things, but we also have our first cookie for the cookie stroll. We're not doing the full cookie stroll today, but I was interested in this chocolate crinkle cookie. I might get those arepas too. Also, maybe the marinated beef. That sounds good. Which one should I get? I'm gonna get the arepas. All right, so here is my chocolate crinkle cookie. And admittedly, for Disney prices, this wasn't too bad. It was $2.50, which under any other circumstance, that would be intensely expensive for a cookie. But here at Disney, not too bad. And then we also got the arepas with some queso on the top. Looks pretty good, but it kind of looks like they made it a little bit of time ago. We'll see how it is. All right, we're gonna try the arepas first. I got a fork, I don't think I needed one. That's delicious. Who doesn't like corn cakes with cheese? It does seem like it was made a little bit of time ago. So it's kind of dry, but the cheese does help out with that dryness. I don't know. If this was hot and fresh, it would be delicious and I would eat it over and over and over again. But because it's not as fresh as it could have been, I'd see like taking it down a couple of steps in my book. Not terrible though. Here comes what is, in my opinion, the main attraction. The chocolate crinkle cookie. Looks delicious. I'm already covered with powdered sugar. Just like everywhere. Whoa. That is the most sugary, chocolatey cookie I've ever had in my life. Wow. It seems like there's more sugar in here than there is flour. Wow. That is intense. Holy macaroni. Super fudgy though. It is delicious, but wow. I don't think I've ever had a cookie with more sugar in it in my life. Holy cow. Last year the cookie stroll was very difficult because of how sweet the cookies were. I think today, this year might beat it because holy macaroni. This is good though. I could eat this for dessert every night, but only eat one of them. And I like sweets after a savory thing. I just can't eat a lot of sweets back to back to back. This is good. I do like the flavor of this, and I like the way it tastes, and I like how fudgy it is, but it is intensely sweet. I would eat it again, though. Joyful has started playing.
Go as in thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee one by one. The one was a little bitty baby. He was born of a virgin Mary, and he was born in Bethlehem. He was born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? Go where I send thee. How shall I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 2 by 2, and 2 was a Paul and Silas. The one was a little bitty baby. He was born of a virgin Mary, and he was born in Bethlehem.
The next booth that we come up to is Las Posadas, and I think that I'm interested in this giant tostada. How giant do you think it is? I kind of have to get it now, don't I? Just to like see how big it is. Everything else looks so good, but I'm gonna try this giant one. It's gluten-free too. Just started raining a little bit, but giant. Let's see how giant it is. There it is, the giant tostada, quote unquote giant tostada. There it is compared to my hand. It's like a normal sized tostada, but they're saying giant compared to other samples here. I don't know, it looks good, just definitely not giant. So I came underneath an overhang to try to get out of the rain a little bit. Gotta try to figure out how to eat this though, because I don't have a table to set the camera up on. I'll take awkward angles for 200, please, Alex. Let's see how we do here. Try to like split it into almost like a pizza. Okay, there's a pretty good chunk right there. Try to get everything on it. Well, that's delicious. Very crispy. The red sauce is very fresh. The pork is flavored well. a little tiny bit spicy. It's got cheese on it. Some like crema as well. This is delicious. I would eat this all the time. Like, I don't know, it was kind of expensive for the size that you got. I don't know, this is good. This gets a thumbs up for me. So far, had 2 things for Festival of Holidays and both of them were delicious. So far, Festival of Holidays is doing good in my book. So far, 2 for 2 on our Festival of Holidays food. We're heading a little bit further in. Maybe go through a few countries, find some other flavors. Mariachi Cobre just finished the storytelling over here in the Mexico Pavilion. Over here at the Shanghai Holiday Kitchen, nothing that's really catching my eye. All those spicy street fries do sound interesting. I'm kind of in the mood for another cookie. See if we can figure out where another one is. As I was getting close to Germany, I passed by this sign that tells you what all of the different storytellers are and where they are. So if you were interested, oh, Germany has a new one. Ooh, we are right next to Germany. I'll have to look and see if that storyteller's time is happening anytime soon. Over here in Germany, they have a tent called Prost, which is just all beers. Kind of have a pretty good selection of beers too. None of which seem to be German. Very interesting. All of them are Florida or California. So our next cookie on the cookie stroll is actually new this year in the Bavaria Holiday Kitchen. We've got the Linzer cookie. Here's a picture of it down here. And this is new to Festival of Holidays this year and to the cookie stroll. Although that Black Forest roulade looks really good. I was kind of thinking of getting the potato dumpling, but I don't know, that feels a little bit too heavy for right now. So I'm just gonna get the cookie and then maybe one other thing at a different booth somewhere along the way. There is our new Linzer cookie. Just like a sugar cookie or shortbread cookie with some jam on the inside. I don't think the jam goes everywhere because you see they made a little, well, I guess it would go everywhere. I don't know, we'll give it a try. I don't know what kind of jam it is either. Probably like raspberry? I'll let you guys know. Let's give it a try. I have a feeling this is just gonna get everywhere because powdered sugar everywhere. That's good. Tastes like any other Linzer cookie I've ever had in my life. It is raspberry. This is delicious. Not too sweet. Nice little fruit flavor to it. These cookies almost taste like graham crackers or something. It's like an interesting flavor for a shortbread. Still a lot of sugar in it though. I think that's what they're trying to do, trying to make it so it's hard to complete in one day with so much sugar in them. It's good though. I would eat this again. So far so good. But like I said, I don't think I could do all of the cookies in one day like I did last year. It's just too much sweets. But this is good.
Listening to German carols, holiday songs, and popular music sung by 4 amazing performers. Chili d'Amour will take the stage in just minutes. Please stay and enjoy. Danke euch allen.
Hello and welcome everybody to the ACCA International Festival of the Holidays. Are you in a Christmas mood already? Christmas spirits all around you? I mean, it's Christmas in just a few days. We're really looking forward to it. We're singing some Christmas carols from Germany for you now. I hope you like them. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for listening.
It's just 4 more days. 4.
Yeah, we celebrate Christmas on the 24th,
In the
Christmas
evening.
Eve, so we don't have to wait that long. Yay, good for us.
Anybody of you knows Christkind? Oh yes, you do. You better do. It's a really nice little angel.
Can you open
Bring
the back?
gifts.
Can you open the back?
Yeah, it looks like it forgot its back here on our stage. Oh, presents. There are bells inside. We love bells. Annika, you love bells, so take your bell. I think every second Christmas carol in Germany is about bells ringing. It's either angels singing or bells ringing. The next one is the bells ringing kind of song, and it's called Süße die Glocken die klingen. And it means the bells that never sound so sweet like they do at Christmas time. Yeah, we hope you think so too.
Süße die Glocken, die klingen, schnell sie das Christkindlein hört, die sie vom Himmel erschwingt, eilet hernieder zu wie sie gesungen in seliger Art, wie sie gesungen in seliger Art, Glocken mit heiligem Klang, klingen die
That was one of the storytellers over here near Germany, and this is the first year that they're doing these ladies as the storytellers. It's like a 4-person a cappella group. Over here by the America Pavilion, we can see that they are still hard at work getting ready to open the Regal Eagle Smokehouse. See them doing some construction right now back there. Over here at the America Holiday table, they've got the slow roasted turkey. This was my favorite thing the first year they did Festival of the Holidays because it used to be a gigantic dish. Not so big anymore, but I might still get it again because it does look delicious. And that'll be the last thing that we get for this trip. Ooh, chocolate pecan tart. Gingerbread cookie. Interesting. All right, we're getting the slow roasted turkey for sure. You can meet Santa back here. It says Santa and Mrs. Claus, but I don't see Mrs. Claus anywhere. I really feel like every year the portions get smaller and smaller. But there it is. There's the turkey that I got. It's got some gravy on it. Looks like some cranberry over here. Green beans. With I think that these fried onions are supposed to be on top of the green beans. Some mashed potatoes underneath. I don't know. We'll see how it is. Still just as delicious as ever. Now, my only complaint is that the portion is so small. I wish it was bigger, like it was the very first year, but all the flavors are delicious. Very moist turkey. Nice, like it has a good salt level, not too salty, but you can still taste the salt. This is good. It's kind of like, you know how if you do at the after Thanksgiving, you get like a turkey lunch sandwich? You can make yourself like a leftover turkey sandwich with everything, stuffing, gravy, cranberries, turkey, everything on it. That's what this tastes like, and it's really good. I think it's my favorite thing that I've had so far, and I think it's probably going to be my favorite thing at all of the Festival of the Holidays. So, highly suggest. While we're over here at American Adventure, I did want to stop in the front area because I think they have a gingerbread house in there that I wanted to see. I just missed Voices of Liberty. There goes one of them going backstage right now. But this is what I wanted to show you guys. A gingerbread recreation of the Capitol, the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, all kinds of different, I don't know what that other one is. The Jefferson Memorial, I think? This is neat. Wow. Pretty darn fancy. I like that they made the top of it look like marble. This is amazing. Let's see what the sign says. The United States Capitol, Washington Monument, Lincoln Memorial, and Jefferson Memorial. 160 pounds of gingerbread. Wow. 8 hidden Mickeys. Oh, we gotta find some hidden Mickeys, don't we? Ooh. Oh, is that one right there on the roof? This is gonna be harder to point out than anything else. I think it might be. I think that's a hidden Mickey. So before we leave America, over here in the Kid Cot section, I wanted to point out there is a chip for the scavenger hunt. So this is gonna be the only one I'm gonna show you guys. All the rest you'll have to find on your own. Maybe I'll do it towards the end of the holidays where we go through and find all of the different Chip 'n Dales, but I don't want to spoil it for you guys here at the beginning of the season. I guess it's not the beginning of the season. About halfway through the season, maybe towards the end. I don't know what time is anymore. So I think we're all done with the food for today, but I did want to point this out. Over near Japan, there's a sushi tree. Look at that thing. How much fun is that for the holidays? So there you have it. That was our trip out to Epcot to experience the International Festival of the Holidays. It is my favorite festival, even though it is the shortest, only from November 29th through December 30th. So a little bit like a day over a month long. I wish it was longer. I understand why it's not longer because Food and Wine led right all the way up to just a few days before this. You know, that's just the way it goes. But so far, my favorite food, we didn't have anything we didn't like. Got to try some treats, got to try some savory things. Tried a few cookies on the cookie trail. I think we'll be back to finish it out and get our complimentary completer cookie. We've already done 2 of them. We only got 3 left. So should be an easy trip next time. Hopefully we can make it out before the end of the year. We only got a few days left, like a week or 2. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Still, fantastic day. My favorite festival at Epcot. Got to see Joyful. We got to see a few of the storytellers, at least one of the storytellers. I think we'll be back at least one more time before the end of the year. So all in all, a fantastic day. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
I'm Bernie.
I'm Heather. I'm Sophia.
And we're from Ontario. And now it's time to pay the price.